Went to the moped.
Hey guys, welcome to Run It Back Podcast. My name is Fletcher Newman.
I'm Brooklyn Kaufman.
No, you gotta speak up, Brooklyn.
I'm Brooklyn Kaufman.
That's a little better.
Welcome to Run It Back episode, whatever the heck it is.
It's literally episode 2.
It's episode 2 of this school year, but it's not episode 2 in general.
Episode 2, season 2.
Okay. Season 2, episode 2. Welcome. There's been no plot development since season 1. Basically.
Is this a TV show?
Yep.
Oh.
We're one of those podcasts that tells stories. Have you not heard
Is that
of
what
those?
we've turned into?
Yep.
Oh.
Anyway, it's Thursday.
Anywho.
October
22nd.
And it's National Nut Day. It is also National Color Day.
That's kind of a broad topic.
Yep, but that's what I have.
National Color Day.
What's your favorite color?
That's a great question. The powdered blue on the MLB uniforms is my favorite color. What's your favorite
Thank you.
color?
I was waiting for you to ask.
Gosh.
I like
So impatient.
hot pink. And I like panther
I could
blue.
have told you that. It's also pink out today. Could have mentioned that.
Look at all of my segues. Wow. It is pink out. And it's homecoming. Again, homecoming take 2. We're just going to run it back to homecoming last week. Or 2 weeks ago.
Wait, there was no homecoming 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wait. It never happened.
And hopefully today we won't find out 7th period that we had a case, so the game gets canceled again. Hopefully we'll be able to play.
That never happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Just kidding.
Why did you say that?
Anyway.
That never happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway.
I
I wasn't going to talk about this, but I feel like Fletcher is going to bring it up, so I'm just going to throw it out there. I dropped the ball this week. Caleb Ridgens was supposed to come on, but I never asked him.
honestly totally forgot about that, even though it was 2 seconds ago.
Because I forgot about asking him. And so Caleb Ridgens will probably be on here next week.
Caleb's a homie.
I also think, actually, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure the district meet is next week or 2 weeks from now, so it might be fun to have him closer to the district cross-country meet.
So we can talk about running and running fast.
Because that's what Caleb does. Also debate and media and every extracurricular in the whole school.
Well, not every extracurricular in the whole school.
So, Caleb has about half of them, and then Fletcher has the other half.
Okay, that's more accurate.
Because Fletcher and Caleb are the most, extracurricular people ever. They do it all.
Is that an adjective? Y'all are the most extracurricular. You're the most extracurricular person I've ever met.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
You want to talk about volleyball? Let's run it back to volleyball.
Volleyball, I have the scores pulled up. I believe the last game that we left off with was Cleburne, and we discussed that last week, but it was a 3 sets to nothing was the final set to what do you call that? Because it's not points, it's just sets. Final set match set count.
Wait,
What
what
is
are you
that?
asking me?
So, in any other sport, you would be like, oh, the Panthers won, 30 to nothing in, football. But the score was 30 to nothing. But in volleyball, you go by sets. And the sets, they won 3 sets to 0 sets. So that would be the set count.
I'm pretty sure they go by matches, but I don't know.
No, it's sets. The match is all the sets put together. The Panthers won the match. Because there was only one match.
Yeah, I think it's just the set count.
Set count. I'm sure Tater Beard knows, but I don't know.
I haven't seen Tater Beard sad tater noises.
Oh no. I saw him in the parking lot walking back from weight room.
Shout out Tater Beard. Listen to Panther Radio for all your sports needs whenever you can't make the games. Him and the Tater and Todd show cover it, and it used to be the Tater and Todd and Brooklyn and Fletcher and Cole kind of show.
No, it's just the TNT. Not. It's the TNT show plus who's ever there.
Yeah.
TNT plus
Brooklyn,
F and B and C.
Yeah, but C was actually there just like one time. It was pretty much just Tater, Todd, Brooklyn, and Fletcher.
But this year we sadly can't do anything, which kind of sucks because I was looking forward to this basketball season. But I don't get to do it this year because of COVID. Unless COVID just, kind of goes away casually in the next month or so, which is what a lot of people are hoping are happening.
Sad radio host noises.
We don't have any insight on what COVID is planning on doing.
Yes, because we indeed are not COVID.
No, we're not COVID experts. We just listen to the experts and do what they tell us to. Because that's what all good citizens should do. Wear your mask and socially distance, please.
Yes.
That's very important. Anyways, so Saturday, the Panthers had a non-district game away at Rockwall High School at 3 o'clock. So afternoon game. Rockwall is a very good volleyball team, and our own alma mater, Dalton Wolf, graduated last year. He's now up at OSU. He made a highlight video. He was at the game taking footage because he was in town, and he made a cool little highlight video of the Panthers in that Rockwall game. I believe it's on the Panther Volleyball Twitter, but it's also on Alpha Productions. That's Dalton Wolf's production company name, but he has social media, so just look him up on Twitter, Instagram. But you can go and watch that video. It was a very cool video. But Panthers were able to take home the win against Rockwall, which is a really big win. It was 3-2. Very close game, very good game. Obviously, I wasn't able to go to the game because it was up in Rockwall. It's not like I'm looking at the Rockwall volleyball page right now. Like, the name of their high school is right in front of me, and I just forgot it. Rockwall was 6-0 in district, though. And I don't think they weren't undefeated overall before we beat them, but they had a very good record. So another really good win for the ladies on Saturday. Then on Tuesday, I was at this game, so I can tell you at least a little bit more about it. We played another district game, Joshua at home. We ended up winning that game 3-1. Still undefeated in district. Great. What is that? 12-1, or is it 11? I think it's 12-1 on the season. So Lady Panthers really getting it done. They had a state. I can't remember. We're in the top, at least 15 in the state. I think it's top 10. I can't remember the exact ranking that we were at, but we're definitely getting up there among heavy competition in the rankings. But yeah, we won 3-1 on Tuesday against Joshua. Obviously, Joshua took that first set. We started off a little slow, but then by the end of the game, we were in our normal little groove that we had going, and we're able to sweep it after that first set. Yeah. Friday, which is tomorrow, because today is Thursday, where we're recording this right now, we're playing Ennis away at Ennis. Another district game, another away district game. And so be sure, if you're not, since we have our football game tonight, you'll be able to head out to that volleyball game. So 2 nights of Panther athletics that you can go watch. And I believe after that, the schedule turns over again. No, it turns over at Ennis. So that was our first round of district play. So we've been undefeated, beat every team in the district so far. Now we just got to do it one more time, going through district again as we play Ennis tomorrow. And then we got playoffs, which everybody's really looking forward to because we have a very, very good volleyball team this year. We've been talking about that a lot these past couple weeks, but that was volleyball. Do you like to talk about football, Brooklyn? Or am I talking about football?
You want me to talk about football?
Well, actually, I took that back. There's nothing to talk about
There's
because
not too much to talk about for
football didn't play.
Other than the fact
2
that
weeks.
it's pink out and homecoming. I'm actually wearing a pink shirt.
Well,
Fletcher,
yeah.
explain yourself.
I was showing my Panther baseball pride by wearing my Daddy Likes to Win shirt today. And I'm allowed to say that on the podcast because this is a school-sponsored shirt.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite shirts that I have in my wardrobe.
It's honestly a little small. It's a little small.
Well, yeah, because I've had it since my freshman year. And
he loves
Lil
that
Fletch
shirt.
is now Buff Fletch. And he's ripping out all of his shirts.
Lil Fletch is now Buff Fletch. That's your senior quote. I
No.
decided.
Not really.
Homecoming court is at 6:30, and then the kickoff for the actual game is at 7.
Homecoming is before the game, not at halftime. So be sure to be at the game by 6:30 and come and watch homecoming court. Because I believe all the votes have been in for a couple weeks now. Because we were actually supposed to announce our homecoming court 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
But now we're announcing it tonight. So
Yeah, so they're
really,
saying wear pink, wear your mums. We're doing homecoming all over again, just at the same time as pink out.
nice.
So,
We're playing Birdville High School. This is a district game, first district game of the season versus Birdville High School. And my Twitter just pooped out on me. Oh, there it goes. So this is a new district opponent that we're playing in Birdville. But obviously, I wasn't able to talk to Coach Wendell this week about Birdville High School or anything about them because I personally don't know a whole lot about Birdville High School besides their Twitter handle because that's what I just clicked on. But
yeah.
interested to see what they bring to the table
That's
football-wise.
sports. That's all we have for sports.
Women's basketball started, I believe, yesterday. Recent tweet from MISD Athletics. October 24th on the Wednesday. Girls basketball, their season officially, UIL officially started their season yesterday, so they're now doing, all the after-school practices and all that. Very exciting stuff. I'll have to pull up that basketball schedule to see when their first scrimmages and when district games and real games begin to be played, but very exciting for our girls basketball team who almost made it to the state tournament last year, missed out, what was that, third triple overtime game? Probably one of the best games we've played all year against a very tough opponent in Frisco Liberty. I believe it was Frisco Liberty. Great game. But obviously that was in the past last year, and we're looking forward to this year getting more stuff done. So very excited for our girls basketball team.
So excited.
So excited. So excited.
Speaking of things we're excited about, let me tell you about the new Panther Media posting schedule, because we switched it up.
Switching it up.
So basically, this year, because so many people heard our podcast and wanted to join media just so they wouldn't be left out anymore.
That's definitely what happened.
We have 2 classes that do news now. And so I'm going to officially announce the competition that I'm starting between the 2 classes for who can make a better news. So if you are listening to this, be sure to tell third period that second period news is better. Specifically Benji, because he's the person I'm having this rivalry with.
Oh no.
But basically, Wednesday, second period is going to be posting news, and we are also going to be doing Coach's Show on Wednesdays. Almost every Wednesday. Just plan on every Wednesday, checking it out. There will be news and a Coach's Show for you to watch. And then Thursday, you have the Run It Back podcast coming to you. And Friday is second period and third period news. Third period, obviously, news isn't going to be as good because we're doing it at the same time as them. And we get to go first, so.
Getting a little cocky there, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. You should be cocky too, because you're normally the cocky one.
I don't have to be cocky for people to realize how good I am.
This is a segment I'm super excited to bring back because I had it last year and then we kind of forgot about it because it was funny to listen to Cole's opinions and now I'm going to listen to Fletcher's opinions. And I put this question down specifically because, actually, I have to hear the answer. I am testing Fletcher.
Where's the question on the script?
Would you rather be feared by all or loved by all?
I want people to be afraid of how much they love me.
For those of you who don't know, you should know.
What else would you expect me to say?
That's an Office quote. Michael Scott sitting there. I don't even remember what episode that is. You remember. You know.
That's season 1. Oh, what is that?
It's like some random... it's random. I don't even think it has anything to do with that.
No, it's like Michael's birthday.
No, it's definitely not Michael's birthday.
When Kevin has...
No, it's when Meredith is getting the free steaks.
No, because that's
with Holly.
That's way
later.
This was season 1 or season 2 when he said this. Trust me. Alright, hold on a second.
Okay, while Fletcher's trying to test my Office knowledge, what's the weirdest smell that you've ever smelled?
Would you rather be... Oh, food. No, that's not.
Would you rather be food?
Oh, that's not... I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to the phone.
What's the weirdest smell you've ever smelled?
I want people to be afraid of how much they love me. I'm talking into my phone because people can't see, so I'm explaining why I'm just saying... Hold on. The fight. Season 2, episode 6. I told you. No, it's when he fights Dwight. And then Dwight feels really bad. Yeah.
I forgot about that episode. Fletcher was right. I was wrong.
I know. I'm always right. I told you it was either season 1 or season 2.
Okay.
And I was correct, because when am I not correct?
Okay. What's the weirdest smell you've ever smelled?
So there's this dump and glass factory, or like something like that.
Dude.
Across the way in Melissa, where, because I have this like the main, so there's this tournament company called 5 Tool, and they do tournaments. Their main headquarters is up in Melissa, Texas, and they have this big, they call it the Z-Plex, and it's a bunch of turf fields up there. And they have, up in Melissa, obviously it's a smaller area, so it's basically just off some, this really nice complex is just off some FM road in like the middle of the country. And then about half a mile in the distance from the Z-Plex is this dump mound and this glass like recycle factory. And it looks like a mountain, like from the fields. Like that's what the skyline looks like. It's just like some really pretty mountain, but it's just like trash. And there was one, we were playing there earlier in the fall, and there was one morning where it just smelled absolutely terrible everywhere in the Z-Plex. And it, like, the smell from the dump in the glass factory just, like, slowly came over into the baseball fields. And it smelled so bad for a long time. But that's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head, because...
Mine is, I wrote this question, and I was thinking about this question Monday. Little did I know, Tuesday I would smell the weirdest smell I've ever smelled.
Oh, no.
I was doing the dishes in my own house, and I literally threw up in the trash can. It was like a mix of like...
You throw up when you smell weird things?
That's the first time that's ever happened to me. Like, this was bad.
Ugh.
I know. It was like a mix of blueberries, rotten milk. I don't even know. Rotten milk in itself is just a weird smell.
Oh, I know. Milk of magnesia, or what is it called?
What? What?
No, it's like a prescription drug that, like, my brother was on one time because it was like he had upset stomach or something like that. Something was wrong. He had some, like, disease. Not disease, but, like, infection in his stomach. And they gave him this, like, milk of magnesia. and he took it and he threw up because it was so bad. And it's just like, it tastes bad and it smells even worse.
I just hate the way milk
I could be saying it wrong, though. It's like milk of something that starts with an M.
Really?
I think it's magnesia. Hold on.
But, like, milk...
Yeah, magnesia.
In general, milk smells weird. Rotten milk smells even weirder. For those of you who don't know, Fletcher really actually likes milk, like, a lot.
I do.
Like, his preferred drink, most of the time. I think it's between milk and, like, Dr. Pepper. Isn't that you?
Not really, no.
Which one is it?
I don't know.
What's your other favorite drink that isn't milk?
Probably root beer. But I don't have that a whole lot because I drink water. But water's not my favorite drink.
Water's top 10 for me. Top 2.
Top 10 necessary things in life. Number 10, water.
No,
I need that pretty bad.
I think my first favorite is coffee, and then my second favorite is a cherry limeade.
Really said water is definitely in my top 10 favorite drinks.
Water is probably number 3. Behind...
What's your top 3
coffee
favorite
and
drinks in
cherry
the world?
limeade.
Oh, water, definitely. Definitely comes in at number 3.
Water is definitely the third option. Okay, if animals could talk, which one would be the rudest? It's for sure a freaking zebra. Or like a hippo. I bet hippos are sassy as frick.
I think it'd be like a raccoon. Or a possum.
Raccoons would just be like...
Because they're aggressive. You seen like a possum when it's not playing dead?
Yeah, they look like...
They're mean.
Mutated
They're
cats.
really mean. Yeah, they hiss at you. It's like a fat rat.
It's like a really... Oh my gosh, I have to tell a story. Do I have enough time to tell a story?
No, you don't.
I'm telling it anyway. So,
yeah, I figured.
at my house, my sister begged for this hamster, right? Like...
How long ago was this?
Recently.
Oh, no.
You just haven't been over in a while. So this hamster has been missing in my house for a month. My sister dropped it. Addison dropped it, and we could not find the hamster anywhere. Like, we were convinced it was dead or something, and it's been missing. And I told my siblings, I was like, if that thing ends up in my room and I see it, I'm gonna kill it. Like, I hate that. It's so weird. It's like a rodent. It's a live-in rodent.
You're afraid of hamsters?
You're inviting it in your house.
You're afraid of hamsters?
Yes, Fletcher.
Oh my god.
Leave me alone.
Let the record show that Brooklyn Kaufman is afraid of hamsters.
Yes, I am. But anyway, this hamster has been missing in my house. I kid you not, a month and a half. Like, I'm not even being dramatic. You can ask my parents. It's been a month and a half since this hamster's gone missing. So, 2 days ago, no, like a week ago, I was getting ready for school. I was running a little late. I hear this little in my room. I turn around, and the hamster makes a run from it, from underneath my bed to my desk. And I literally just screamed and went, Fido! Because that's the freaking hamster's name.
What's the hamster's name?
Fido.
Fido?
Fido.
Where did Fido come from?
I don't know. It looks like a small teddy. Like, he's equally as fat as Teddy.
I thought the story was going to end that Teddy ate the hamster.
So I was hoping Teddy ate the hamster.
And then one day he just, like, threw it up.
No.
And then it was just...
No. I found the hamster in my bedroom, and then I ran out my door, ran out the house, went to school, didn't watch the hamster, didn't try to catch it, because I'm not going to touch it.
It's a hamster.
And then I get home from
God.
school. I had to, like, work or something. I get home from school. I'm finally home, and my sister hasn't even tried to find him. And I'm like, this hamster's running free in my room. And so we found the hamster that was missing for 2 months underneath my bed.
Was it, like, skinny? How did it eat food? Did it just find
I think
food?
it was running between all of our rooms.
And it just, like, ate food when it found food? Was
Yeah.
it, like, really skinny?
A little bit skinnier. It wasn't, like, malnourished.
Oh.
It was weird, though. But yeah, that's my hamster story.
The weirder thing is you're afraid of hamsters.
Okay,
who's
not
afraid
weird.
Of hamsters?
Me.
That
I'm
is
afraid of
very
hamsters.
weird because that's something that a little kid buys.
You weren't into me being afraid of fish either.
You're afraid of fish?
Yeah, do you not remember us trying to fish and I'm not able to, like, catch
Oh,
a
well,
reel in
that's
a
like
fish?
just because I understand fish a little bit because that's like slimy, and they flip and stuff. Like
hamsters are vicious, bro.
How are they? It's a little.
One time a hamster ran under the piano. My dad tried to get it, and it screamed like a human. It sounded like ah, and it was bleeding all over the place. And I've been scarred ever since. Why was it bleeding? Because it fell down the stairs and ran under the piano. I have multiple hamster stories.
What was so vicious about that? It's being violently chased by your dad
down
the stairs.
Him and screamed at him.
Well, yeah, because he's trying to manhandle him. You should feel bad for him. You should feel bad for the hamster because he's running for his life.
Okay.
You would do the exact same thing if you were a hamster.
That's all we have for the Run It Back podcast today. Be sure to tune into Panther Sports Radio and Panther News and the Coaches Show and Run It Back next week for all of your... Oh, and what's our Twitter?
I don't know. We don't have a Twitter.
Panther Media does.
Oh, Midlow Media?
Follow Midlow Media
Follow at Midlow Media on Twitter for all your
up-to-date
news and clips. Courtesy of Panther News.
Follow Run It Back on Instagram at runitback_pod. If you have things you want us to talk about or guests you want us to have, tell us on our Instagram. Shoot us a DM, let us know, and we'll talk about it. Or we'll have you on the podcast, like a real fun time.
A real fun time.
Like a real fun time. Anyway, that's all we have today. We'll see you next week. Any final words, Fletcher, for the listeners?
Nope.
And that's Fletcher's piece of advice. See you guys next week.